Good day, people. Good day. This is Holy Warrior Yancey, and this is Holy Warrior Yancey Productions. I'm just going to jump right in. Just going to jump right in. The dysfunction of our people over here, the dysfunction of our culture over here in America, is just crazy. Nobody tears black people down better than black people. I'm telling you, this self-hate don't make no sense. We got cops out here killing black men and black women and getting away with it. It's crazy how our people fail to see the big picture. It's just mind-boggling how we fail to see the big picture. Black people, we won't get anywhere if we continue to be each other's enemy. If we can't unify, if we can't agree to disagree, if our black men and black women continue to try to compete with each other, outdo each other, not honor each other, not play the God-given positions, not playing the God-given position that God gives us all so we can better raise our children, we're going to continue to go down. It's crazy. I ponder back when we were in the midst of our civil rights struggle. I look back how things were for black people in segregation. Black people had a sense of ownership. Marriages were flourishing. And of course, white people didn't like that. They ain't like the fact of us being together and thriving. You know what they did to Black Wall Street. And when black people, after slavery and during segregation, when Klan used to come in our neighborhoods and harass and kill black folks, they really went after those who were really business minded. They destroyed a lot of black businesses. Got rid of a lot of strong black men and strong black women that were forced to be reckoned with. But I look at all the rights we have today, from voting and coming out of segregation, all those things that we have, not being able to being able to sit anywhere on a bus, not just having to go to the back, but all the rights that we have as black folks. We got those by black men and black women coming together. And now it's like we're at each other's throat. I have to say, I have to be honest. I hate how brothers drop the ball concerning our black women. From pimping women out to objectifying and disrespecting our women in the hip hop music. I hate it. As men, we really need to honor and treasure our women. We really do. And I do believe a lot of the things that we go through were plots. There was a plot to keep the black man out of the workforce. There was a plot when it came to flooding drugs and guns into our community. There was a plot from the welfare system to separate the woman from the man. There was a plot in the system to empower the woman and give her more power to the man, hiring her over the man. You know, just basically just to destroy the man. I think that we as people, we got comfortable once we got some things. We should have kept fighting. Because as we stand today, our humanity isn't respected. But all in all, like I said, I hate what happened between the relationship of black men and black women. I hate it. First things first, I'm going to be real with you. I believe in family. I believe that a man and woman come together, they complement each other, and together we bring to the table the full attributes of God. A man's nature and a woman's nature coming together. You know, we bring to the table the full attributes of God. And we need each other to make a life together. We need each other so we can raise our kids together, so our kids can have an example, or our male and female children can have an example of true manhood and true womanhood from the parents. And a true example how to get through in relationships, how to get through the hard times, how to come together, how to do things. I hate how our people are divided and conquered. I hate it. I hate how things are. Men not respecting the women just trying to outdo the men and looking down on the men like they don't need a man, and it's crazy. This mess needs to stop. I'm telling you, it's deep. If you look at how our people were in the 60s and you look at how they are now, 2018, it's a mess. And there's so many different factors. There's systematic issues, things that happened along the years that have us like this. You know, they attack our poverty, the systematic things, they affected our family structure, and it's just really a mess. What I'm going to promote is this. If you're black and you're truly awoke, find somebody that's just as woke as you are. That's the only way we can do it. Find somebody that's not going to be of this world and do what the world does. That's going to follow the word of God. Because we as black men and black women, we need to come together for our kids. We need to come together to fight this fight, because the fight's not over. It really isn't over. Sisters, don't settle for men that objectify you. Don't settle for men that are selfish, that aren't about building. Stay away from men that destroy. Find yourself a man who builds. Real men don't destroy. Real men build. The only thing a real man destroys, he destroys things that are negative. He destroys the generational sins and curses. You know, that's the only thing that a real man's going to destroy. Real men build. Real men are about family. They want to take in wives. They want a wife that's going to take their last name. They want a wife to build a life with. They want children that will bear their last name. Real men are about legacy. Most of all, real men follow God. Women don't settle. Get yourself a man that's woke, that's not blind to the game of divide and conquer, that's not caught up in the dysfunction of our people. Find yourself a man that is truly woke. Sisters, be careful out here. Brothers, you too. You have to be careful. There's a lot of women out here who are programmed not to need you. I mean, they're really programmed not to need you. This super independence is really from the enemy. It's not progressive for family structure. It's not progressive for the true well-being of our children. Stay away from such women. There's nothing wrong with a woman going out handling her business, but when it gets to the point where a woman says she don't need you, brother, then by all means, when it comes to women that tell you that they're strong, they're independent, they don't need you, stay away. Respect their wishes. Do not give them your seed. Do not give them your time. Do not give them your dime. Find yourself a woman that's about family. I see all this bragging going on with these strong, independent black women. And mind you, I'm not dissing because some of them deal with some harsh brothers. Some of them got some stories that are truly heartbreaking, and they're overcomers. But on the flip side of that coin, you got women that are just, I hate to say it, crazy. And what I mean by that is you see women who have good men, you know, and do things that jeopardize their relationship. Or you see women that they can't accept a man being a man leading or caring for them, and they ended up just wanting to raise their children on their own. I mean, there's all types of scenarios out here where women just diss men and disregard them and minimize what they do for their kids. I mean, some of it is just crazy. I mean, I see plenty of good brothers out there who love their wives, who want family, who want to be married. And you got women that's not willing to let them lead. You got women out here corrupting other women to step out on good men and leave good marriages, telling them such things as, "You'll be all right, sister. We raise kids by ourselves anyway." Or, "You'll be all right, sister. He's in his kid's life. He loves his kid. At least he'll be in his kid's life. You can go ahead and do you." I've seen all types of crazy things. But brothers, you gotta beware. Things will not change. These police killings, this mess going on with our kids, our young men are out here just killing each other like there's no tomorrow. I recall a story I saw in the media a few months back. It was a high school somewhere in America where over 100 kids, 100 teenagers done tested positive for for HIV and other STDs. I mean, look at the plight of our young people. Our kids are out their mind. They're bobbing their heads to lyrics of drug abuse and murder. They're tattooing their faces. I mean, just tattooing their faces all up. Our women are being objectified willingly. Our brothers are killing each other or going to jail. I'm telling you, babies are still having babies and they're getting even younger. Black men and black women, we have to come together. Black men and black women, we have to come together and play our God-given roles and get right with God, align ourselves with the Word of God to fix these things that's going on out here. As a black man, something I'm never going to say that I don't need a black woman. Black women, we need you. Black women, we want you. And I mean that. We need your companionship. We need you to be there for our kids, do that mother thing that only you can do. Don't act like you don't need us. You can't have them babies without us. Don't minimize what we do. Don't treat us like we're useless. A black man, as a black man, being honest, I feel like we're not welcome on the face of the earth. That's how I feel. I feel like I can't walk down my own neighborhood late night. A brother will rob and kill me for no reason. I feel like I can't walk down a suburban neighborhood without Granny peeping through the windows, calling the cops on me. Just peeping through the blinds. Oh, this guy don't belong here. Call the cops on me. Women, tear us apart. Treat us like we're not nothing. The things we do, minimize them like they're nothing, and it hurts. But then again, look at how the brothers treat the women and objectify the women. And I feel your pain. But we gotta get things right. We really do. We really have to get things right. Another thing I want to share. I'm all for women doing their thing. I'm all for y'all getting your education, y'all doing things big. But don't let this move of feminism have y'all lose the big picture. Because truth be told, black men, we don't oppress you, black women. We can't stop your money flow. We may experience some sexism, but we don't oppress you. That's the white man oppressing. He's the one that don't pay unfair wages for the same job. He's the one that discriminates who and has a say of who can work here or there. The unfair pay, all that stuff. I'm not even going to get into it, but that stuff stems from the white man. Brothers ain't do that to y'all. Tone that hatred down. But it's understandable. Brothers, we got to start loving and protecting our women. Brothers, we got to handle our business. We have to encourage more brothers to go ahead and pursue things like higher education, and we need more brothers that want to become doctors, lawyers, judges. Black men need to infiltrate these other entities in the government. It's sad when you have a lot of young kids young black kids that want to be ball players and rappers. Nah, we can't do that. We need we need more black cops. We need more black lawyers. We need more black judges. We need black senators. We need black people. We need brothers, man, to infiltrate a whole lot of things. That's the only way we're really going to see change. Black people wake up. Well, that's my rant for today. I'm going to end it there. This is Holy Word Yancey, and this is Holy Word Yancey Productions.